Right, welcome back everybody. We are off fishing. I've had half a day at work today, rushed home. I loaded the van earlier in the week. If you've seen the video, you'll have seen. And I am now heading off to drop a load of custom mugs off at Chez's Tackle and Bait and pick up some of the CB baits there. You'll have to excuse the sun and the shadow. We'll stock up because I've got a few trips coming up over the next couple of months, so I need some bait to see me through. Top up basically what I've got. So I'm going to head off there now, have a quick catch up with him. He'll probably force a couple of cups of tea into me, and then I am off heading to the lake, which is FENLAND Fisheries Willow Lake, first of GAZ's socials this year. So I'll catch up with you a bit later. Well, good morning. Really quiet last night, not even a bleep. But then there wouldn't be because the rods ain't out, they're still over there. I actually, when you last saw me, I was popping to Chez's to drop off some of his custom mugs and to top up on my baits, CB baits, for the sort of April and May. Left him and then had to drop a couple of other bits off, and then I come over to the lake. I've kindly allowed to park in the car park for the night and jump in the van and sleep in the van for the night. So that's why I didn't catch night, because all the equipment is basically underneath the bed and behind the bed and over there where you can't see. But yeah, this was designed like this so I could just sort of do this sort of thing. And I've done it a couple of times now and it's working really good. So yeah, the barra's under the bed, all my tackles over on I've got a storage station just over there. But again, if you go back and see the videos, you'll see how I built it. A couple of things have changed, but yeah, got lighting, got my earphones up there, my phone there, my glasses there, and my iPad. I've got an iPad holder on the wall, so I just pulled up in the car park, made myself a drink, clipped the iPad in, jumped into bed, watched some YouTube, and had a good sleep for the night, ready for when the others turn up. It's now about 6:30 and I think the others are turning up about 9ish because the lake handover is 10 o'clock. So I'm going to jump out of bed in a minute. I'm going to have a cup of tea, make myself some breakfast, and I'll be refreshed and ready to go. So yeah, everything's working great so far, so I'll leave it there. It was just a quick sort of have a bit of fun of, and it was a quiet night. It was a lovely quiet night because my van's all insulated and soundproofed as well. So yeah, it works a treat. So I'll leave it there and I will catch you when I'm set up in the swim in a minute. Well, not in a minute, it'll be in a minute on the video, but it'll probably be in about 3-4 hours. Right, so the rods are out now and we're in the swim. Basically what I've done was I got to the swim and I chucked everything on there's like a park, little picnicky park bench. I chucked everything on there and set the bivvy up, flicked the rods out to spots with singles on, because apparently the lake's been fishing really hard. There's only been a couple of fish out, so I thought with a couple of people on, I would just flick a couple of singles out to spots I knew to get for a few hours, just to try and sort of nick one before dark. It didn't work. It was worth a go, but it gave me time to get set up in the bivvy, all my stuff, do a bit of videoing on the overwrap which I'm doing for the Frontier X, and yeah, I've just redone all the rods, new rigs, done all the rods, put all them out, put some bait out, and that is it. That's where they're going to be for tonight, and probably until tomorrow dinner time, unless I get something. I've got a different, I'm trying a new spot on there. I got cut off last time with, I think with some shell, I can't think what they're called, the mussels. Anyway, so it cut my line off. So I'm not going over to that spot now. I've got one in the margin. I'm the only one on this bank, so I just thought, you know, if I put two over to my right slightly, and then I'll have one on my left margin, fish might push over there because there's no one to my left until you get round to the far bank. so it might be a place where the fish sort of head when people start dropping bait and casting leads and whatnot. And I just thought, you know, it's worth winning the margins. So that's my plan. I've had a really good change around because of the new camera equipment. I've got an extra box or bag, and I've been changing stuff around and trying to make it so I don't, you know, you condense the kit down. It's bloody hard, but I've managed to this afternoon. I've organised, and I now think I'm about there, but lots of things have changed. My cook table, bivvy table, is no longer a cook bivvy table. Yeah, I've got a tech table and a tackle table now, that's it. So got to change stuff around when I get home because I forgot to bring the extra bag. The idea was to bring the extra bags with me in bits and pieces and then sort it so I could do it while I was here, but I'm going to have to do it when I get home. But you know, it's one of those things. At least I know I've drew a plan now, so when I get home I can just remind myself basically. So I am now going to have tea. I can't remember what I've got tonight, some pastry thing, but yeah, I'm going to have tea and then I'm going to settle in for the night and hopefully see you with a fish. If not, we're going to get a good sleep and we'll go again tomorrow morning. Well, good morning. Last night, well, I had more liners than I thought I was going to get, but no fish. And so a sort of peaceful sleep, but the liners were spread out so they kept waking me up. But I've been sitting watching the water this morning. I've got a plan for tonight. Two of the rods are definitely changing. One's coming slightly, it's going to come a wrap shorter. I read my thing wrong. I thought it was 12. It's not. It's 11 on in my little black book. So I'm going to drop it a wrap short. Whether that makes a difference or not, I don't know. And the others are coming well short. And give that a try. So yeah, got some sleep. Watched a bit of shit on TV. Oh, got a really cool new thing. I might actually video that later today. No, I won't do it today because I'm going to piss down the rain today, so you won't be able to hear me. I'm going to do it. I'll do a review on that. A new iPad holder. Really cool bit of kit. Don't cost a lot of money. Don't take up hardly any space at all. Uses your tripod you've already got, so you don't need to carry that. So yeah, cool bit of kit, works really well, really quality built, fantastic bit, and fits most iPads from sort of smallish ones up to the big 13-inch. So I'll be doing a review on that probably tomorrow, and that'll be out after this video. But anyway, back to where we are now. Nobody on the lakes had anything. We're just getting liners and knocks, but we don't know what bait was put in before we come here. I'm not putting loads out. I'm doing lots of sort of chops and crushed with a few sort of soaked boilies, and then that's it really. Sort of a couple of little scoops in the boat, and that's it. But we will try again today, tomorrow, and Monday morning. So yeah, but apart from that, I'm having a friggin' nightmare. I've knocked my kettle over because I've changed. I'm really loving the way I've sort of set the bivvy out now. I've got a real good plan of every time I come on, I like to have everything set out exactly the same. So it's just bang done. And I've really got it, getting it down to the fine tuning now. But it's like anything, when you buy something new, you then have to find somewhere for that. So then you put it there, and then that thing moves to there, and it's sort of. The problem I've got is I keep forgetting where stuff is until I get into a routine of where it is. But I'm getting there. The trouble is my kettle's moved and I've knocked it over twice now. So I've got my ground sheet down because the floor's wet, but the bloody ground sheet is wetter inside than it is outside because I kept knocked the kettle over twice. Dropped my tomatoes on the floor this morning, just cut them in half from a fried breakfast, cut the tomatoes in half to actually fry them and drop them on the floor, so that I had to pick them up and wipe all the dirt off of them. They could have fell in all the water, but they didn't. They fell in the bit where there was no water on the dirt, so I had to wipe them off, 5-second rule, they'll be alright. And I thought, can anything else go wrong? Yeah, I dropped all the friggin' mushrooms as well, but I suppose mushrooms grow in dirt, so I just blew the dirt off and stuck them on. The cooker will just cook that out. But yeah, cup of tea. I'm now having a latte. I'm going to have a little bit of a tidy up, and I'm going to actually, what I'm going to do, you can piss off. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a. Sorry, I've just got to watch this. The birds fucking around near my rods. Where's he gone? But anyway, I'm going to have this latte, have a bit of a tidy up. I'm just going to leave the rods until the morning. I'm going to actually watch the Grand Prix. So I've been watching the water this morning. I've seen one show yesterday and I've seen one show this morning. That's it. And they are really little shows. But one is in my swim. Don't think it was anything massive. But it was a half-hearted show. So we're going to have one rod on that. I'm going to leave them till sort of just after dinner. And then I'm going to pull them in, refresh everything, and get them done. So I'm going to lay down for a little while because I'm aching a bit this morning, and watch the Grand Prix because I haven't seen that yet. So, and I've been trying my hardest not to read anything online, not to go online. I've had a few mates sort of send me things. Oh, have you seen what Hamilton? I don't want to, and I've quickly just turned off. Said, don't tell me. I want to see it myself. So I'm going to lay down and watch that now, or sit down and watch that now, before someone else tells me what's going on. So, and then I can just crack back on with the fishing. So it's a bit of a chilling, bit of a filming, bit of a fishing trip. This is getting me back into it. But yeah, enjoying it so far. So I'm going to get on with that, and I'll come back to you later with the fish. Alright, well, it is now about 3 o'clock. Yeah, 2:45, and this is a quick catch up of what's happened so far in probably 24 hours since I last spoke, or probably a bit longer. Last night, moved my spots, changed a few things, hoping to sort of make something happen, and it didn't. The only noise my alarms made was when a blind duck flew straight into all 3 rods and set off Blackpool illuminations. Other than that, not another bleep all night. So I've just redone the rods and put them out on 2 back on spots I know, and one just a random sort of spot, just short of where I used to fish, probably about 4 rod lengths short of where another spot I do know of. Other than that, woke up this morning, had a nice little fry up. So yeah, I got some good sleep last night, had a fry up, and decided today was the day I needed to go and have a shower. I just felt bleh. So I went and had a shower. Although it don't look, I've got to get myself some new hoodies that are not all exactly the same. As in, I've got a few of these, and about 3 or 4 of these Fox ones that are all black and all look the same. But they're not, so it looks like I'm wearing the same clothes all the time, like a bank tramp. But I have got different ones. This one's my foreskin non-hoodie sort of thing, because basically it hasn't got a hood and it looks like a rolled back foreskin. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, I decided to go and have a shower, and I thought, well, you know, while I'm up there, I'll dump some things in the van that I don't need, what I've used, and I'll have a chat, because Owen had a fish last night. We've got the whole lake, and I heard him shouting and everything, and I heard on the lake the messenger group, and I knew, so I thought I'd go round and have a word with him. And he got a new PB, lovely fish. You could tell from the smile on his face. I've asked him, and he said I can put the pictures up, so I'll put the pictures up while I'm rabbiting away here now. Lovely looking fish. You can tell from the smile on his face he was well happy. I think I remember rightly, it was 39 pounds something, and it's I'll put the weight down here if I remember. But yeah, it's and it's a fish that they don't know of, the owners don't know of. So yeah, lovely fish, great. Well chuffed for him. Owen always works hard, and he usually manages to wangle one out somewhere here or there, but got a new PB for him. Shame I couldn't have got round and we could have got him soaking wet, but never mind. And yes, had a word chat with him and Chris. And then I popped round to see Paul, and had a drone lesson. He's got a DJI drone, which I've been looking at for a couple of years now, these drones. I do have one, and I've flown it once and crashed it and just daren't fly it again. But yeah, he's got this DJI drone, and oh my god, they're an amazing bit of kit. It's just, mouth watering. There's something I've got to look into, but later on. I can't afford to spend any money since I bought. You can't see this, but this the new camera setup, which I will do a video and show you anyway. So yeah, I had a word with him. Then I went round and see the footer boys and had a good chat with them. I just needed to get out of the bivvy, get clean, have a walk, stretch my legs, stretch my back, and rest the swim. Because yeah, it needed resting because it had a lot of action in it. But that's it. I've come back, put my baits out, tried a couple of little different baits from CB Baits, and fingers crossed we might be able to get one tonight. Not really much else I can say, I'm afraid. You're going to get these boring videos now and again. It's fishing, blanks happen. Well, I'm not going to say it's a blank, but you know, they do happen because there's still tonight and tomorrow morning, although I have got to be up really early because I've got to be away tomorrow. But I am back here again later in the year, June, August, and June, twice in August and September. And then I might do a couple on the smaller lake nearer winter, because that's good on there for a bending rod in winter. Which I had that 27-pound pike out there on a 10mm pop-up just before Christmas. If you haven't seen that video, go and have a look at that one. So yeah, that's where I'm at the minute. So it's been a really productive weekend for me, even though I haven't had a fish yet. Please give me a fish, a carp. But yeah, so I've got lots of things sorted. I've got really getting this camera equipment. It's like anything when you start something a bit different, a bit new. You buy this, you buy that, and you end up buying stuff you don't really use, but you don't know until you've got it. So now I've got everything set up in my different camera positions. I've got 3 cameras I use, and I've got them so I can. I'm looking at them down there. I've got them set now so they can all the two GoPros I use. They can interchange between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7 different positions between the two, and then I've got my main camera, what I'm going to keep for face-to-face and videos and everything of fish when and if I'm doing like interviewee sort of chatting to people. I'm going to keep it for that. This is what, and obviously if I get a fish I'll use this as long as it's dry, because I don't want this in the wet. I can just use the GoPro for that. So fingers crossed, if you're watching this, it means I've got all the settings on the camera right, because if I get home and there's shit and I've got the settings wrong, it's a crap video, I ain't putting it out. But fingers crossed it's alright. Let me quick. Oh, latte. Oh, my cup. I don't know if anybody saw it. This is my personal cup I did. It's got a little bit of everything on there. The Fox logo, the 111, you can't catch them on the sofa, my logo, positive percentages, and the CB Baits logo. A couple of people have asked about these. I think I might do. This is done. I've done this personally for me. I might do a short run of these and that's it. So I might just do probably 3 or 5 that I'll sell, and that's it, because I've done them for myself. So mine's just a unique sort of little one-off of mine, but a few people said they really like it because of the colours, the handle's got a yellow and black handle which matches some of the yellow and black in there, and it's got the TCTV camo background, and so I might do them. If you're interested, give me a share and we'll sort something out. But yeah, I'm just waffling on really. I found some more kit what I've brought this weekend, which I've now decided I definitely don't need, so they can sell. I've been having a big sell of kit that I don't need because I've chopped and changed stuff around. I've changed the bivvy around again, but I'm really getting it sort of fine-tuned now, ready for when it kicks off this year, hopefully. So got lots of trips, and I just want to have everything so I can just go boom, 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 and then set up and done. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Gonna have a nice homemade spag bowl in a minute, and then I'm gonna settle in. What's today? I'm lost track of days. It is, let's have a look, Sunday. Oh, Grand Prix won't be on. I tried to watch the Grand Prix. I lost track of days because I work Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, and for some reason Saturday I thought was Sunday. Was it Friday I thought was Sunday, and I thought I could watch the Grand Prix and I couldn't because it hadn't even been on. So it should have been on today, so I'll have to try and see if I can get that on catch up or something and watch that when it gets dark. That, oh, I think I did say earlier, this new iPad holder I've got is fantastic. I'm going to have to do a video because a lot of people are going to see, when they see this, because of how small it is, how quality it is, it's not expensive. It's about 19, 20, 21 pounds, something like that. Awesome bit of kit. I'm gonna have to do a video because I know a lot of people are going to see it in videos over the next month or two, and they're going to, where'd you get that from, what is it? So I might as well just do a video of it and be done with it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I am going to shut up. I am going to probably treat myself to a wagon wheel, the latte, and then chill out for a couple of hours, have tea, and then once I've had tea, I'm in for the night. Right, good morning. Really quiet one for me, lots of sleep, and basically, well, apart from the wind was coming straight in my bivvy last night, so it's a bloody cold one for me. But in the bag I was alright, but you know, it's just the bits outside, like my face. But yeah, so really quiet night for me, just one bleep. That was probably the wind. But Owen and Chris have managed, well, Owen's managed another one just this morning, Chris managed one sometime in the night. Not spoke to him yet. I'll ask him if it's okay to put the pictures up, so I do. I'll put them over where we're talking. I think Chris's was a PB as well, a common. So yeah, it seems the fish are down that end. Owen's had 2 and Chris has had 1. All nice fish, lovely fish. Well done to them boys. We were to the 2 fish that come out earlier in the week were down from that end as well. So, but you know, they still had to catch them. They still had to find the spots. They still had to put the rigs out, and they still had to catch them. So well done, boys. Unfortunately for the rest of us up the other end of the lake, we haven't had nothing. So well, apart from GAZ has had this tench, I'll put that up. Tench don't really count, do they? This is, let's say, they always say this is Tim's Carp TV, not Tim's Tench TV. But you know, for those of you that missed GAZ's pretty face, here you are. But anyway, I'm out again in about 2 weeks' time. So I think I can't remember. I'm out with Craig in 2 weeks' time for a couple of nights at a lake I haven't been to for a couple of years. So I will catch up with you all then, hopefully with a fish. But it's been a productive weekend. I've got lots of things sorted in the bivvy. I've got lots of the camera equipment all sorted, and tripods and adapters, and been trying out new remotes, and it's been really good for me this weekend. Even I'd love to have caught, but I tried, it didn't work for me. Another time I can have a red letter day. You never know. That's fishing, in it. Blanks as well as catching. But as long as you get something done, you learn something. You like me this weekend, all the camera equipment, I've been playing around with it, getting it all sorted, so I'm well happy. I've got a lot more slimmed down camera equipment now, because I was carrying 2 boxes and a bag, so I want to get that down to probably 1 box and probably 1 bag, and that's it. So yeah, sorry I couldn't bring you a fish, but at least the other boys did, to show you what they look like, just in case you forgot over winter. And we will be back really soon. Oh, I forgot. I haven't forgot about the competition for a 24-hour session with me. I'll probably draw that on the next one. I just didn't get time this time with everything that was going on. So I will draw that next time. And yeah, we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.